guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a Q&A for you guys. I was kind of hesitating on doing this because I didn't know if anyone would ask me questions, but you did. So okay, and let's just get straight into the video. Before we actually get started with the questions, I just wanted to take this time to say thank you guys so much for helping me reach 2,000 subscribers. I know it's obviously not so much, but to me it's definitely a lot, and I appreciate each and every one of you who watch my videos, comment on them, like them, and all that stuff. So thank you guys so much, and now we can start the questions. So I had asked you guys to ask me questions on both Instagram and Snapchat. I only got a few on Snapchat, so I thought we would just start off there. So the first one is from Washika. It says, what makeup brand do you recommend when it comes to brushes? By the way, I love your videos and your makeup skills are on point. Thank you! That's so nice. This song is gonna be so funny reading these. But brushes, I would definitely probably say Morphe. I think they're really affordable and the brush quality is amazing. I've had a brush belt set from them for about a few years now, a couple of years I would say, and one of them literally just broke on me now, but I have heard that some of the handles fall off of them. I've never had that problem until now, but it's been a couple of years and it's my foundation brush, so I use it all the time, so I'm not too bothered by it. But for the price, the quality is amazing. Personally, I like how they feel more than MAC brushes and all that stuff, so definitely Morphe. Jasmika asked, what's your favorite makeup brand, drugstore and high-end? Drugstore, I would definitely say Maybelline. I feel like Maybelline has really nice products. I don't use drugstore too much, as I've explained before, but anything that I have tried, I love Maybelline. And as for high-end, Makeup Forever is probably my favorite brand. Even at work, I can sell Makeup Forever like that because I love their brand. I think their quality is amazing. It caters to so many different skin tones and skin types, and everything they have is just really good. I just love their brand. Next we have one from Ashvina, and that says, if you had 24 hours to do anything that is illegal, what would you do? I don't know. I never ever steal anything in my life ever, except for once I stole a piece of candy when I was really young, in grade 1 or 2, and I never ever did again because I was so scared. So probably steal something that I normally can't afford if I'm not gonna get in trouble for it, of course. Next we have one from Sugita. Can you do a how we met video talking about your relationship? Love your vlogs. Can we, Bippy? He's right over there. I've kind of talked to him. We might do a boyfriend tag. I think so. Maybe more videos with him, but we will probably do a boyfriend tag very soon. And thank you. I forgot to say thank you. If I do forget to say thank you to anyone that asks me questions, just remember I am thankful. Now we can move on to Instagram. So to start off, we have Shruti_Selvin. I just want to start off by saying thank you so much to you because you comment on a lot of my pictures. I notice you all the time. You're so nice, and thank you. Her question was, what are your goals in life? This is gonna sound really cheesy, but my goal in life is always just to be happy. I'm the type of person that I can't do a job or anything unless I'm happy. So of course I want to be successful, but of course being successful in the end makes you happy. Happiness comes over everything for me, so definitely it is to be happy and do whatever I can to get myself to that point, to be happy. Next we have a question from Vanessa Purr, who she's like, who's your favorite cast member to work with? It is you, Vanessa. It is you. Next is from Harul_R. Who is your favorite cousin? He's my cousin. He's such a loser. Do you, Arun? Not like I have a choice. His name is actually Arun, but they spelled it wrong in his birth certificate, so it's Arul, but his name is Arun. Next we have Sinisint. I hope that's how it's spelled in her Instagram name. What is your all-time favorite lip color that you will rock all the time? So I can't really name a product, but since you said color, I'm just gonna say color is probably burgundy or dark brown, but if I had to choose between both, it's definitely burgundy. I think it looks really nice on darker skin tones, on every skin tone, and I have no problem rocking it in the summer as well, and it always makes everything look a little bit glamorous. So yes, definitely a burgundy lip. Danny_N asks, what is one of your embarrassing moments? Leave it to one of your closest friends to ask them. So I was kind of thinking about this. I have a lot of embarrassing moments, but definitely the most embarrassing moment that happened recently is when Vippy was in my house And then my uncle knows that I have a boyfriend, but he does not know that he like comes over and stuff like the rest of my family does. So my uncle happened to come home early from work one day, and like he basically caught me in my room. If you guys want like a story time video on that, I will do. I'm thinking about kind of doing story time videos because I know they're kind of popular and I have like a lot of really funny awkward stories. So if you guys want to see it, let me know and I can tell you guys exactly what happened. Next we have Abita.n. Who inspired or recommended you to start your YouTube channel? So I wouldn't say anyone really recommended for me to start a YouTube channel. I tried to start one a few years ago actually, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, and it was the worst video ever. I tried to do this video on like how to like do different hairstyles when your hair is split in the center, because that's when it was kind of transitioning from like side bangs to that. So I did that. It was the worst video ever. Luckily I lost it and never put it up. And then inspired, I wouldn't really say anyone really inspired me, but the first person I really remember watching on YouTube was Carly Bible. I love her videos and she's such a sweet person, and of course she's gorgeous. So I wouldn't say she inspired me, but I definitely got into YouTube because of her. And next she asked, have you had any negative feedbacks for your video? If yes, how do you react towards them? So I don't know if you mean like hate comments or if you mean just like feedback that was not necessarily like positive feedback. So I'm gonna answer both of those. So for hate comments, once I had someone, I rarely get anyone that says anything rude to me, to be honest, because my channel is obviously smaller and not a lot of new people come. So once someone commented on my video on one of my Indian Get Ready With Me's, and they were like, she is not pretty at all. And then all I replied was, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, because something that's pretty to you is obviously not to the other person, and that was it. And as for just like feedback in general, sometimes I have people who just tell me my audio isn't the best, or like I used to be really close up and stuff like that. I don't mind stuff like that at all, because obviously it's like, even though it's not necessarily positive feedback, it's definitely feedback that I take into consideration. And yeah, that's about that. Then It's AK asks, I don't know what state of mind she was in when she wrote this. Why are you, Miss Vibo, so cute? And so I think she meant, why are you and Vippy so cute? I don't know, I think, why are you and Rhea so cute? Renuja asks, favorite eyeshadow palette of all time? Love you. I love you too. It's a hard one because it really like varies. But if I had to choose one, I would say my Lorac Mega Pro 2 palette. I just love that palette and I don't use it a lot because I don't want to ruin it. Let me show you. This one is definitely my favorite one of all time. I used to use it in all my videos before, but not anymore. It just has like a really good variety of like neutrals and like shimmery shades, matte shades, darker shades and stuff like that. And it's so buttery. I just love that palette. I just don't use it a lot because I don't want to finish it. I'm one of those people that like to preserve the things I like. Brenevi asks, who inspires you the most in your family? I've said this a few times, but it's definitely my sister because she's just really independent and really strong and stuff like that. So definitely her. CP165 asks, how did you start your channel? I've always kind of wanted to do YouTube. As I said like a few years ago, I tried to make a video, so I've always kind of had it in the back of my mind. But once I started my Instagram for Limitless, and then it just kind of grew a little bit, I was like, maybe I should just do a YouTube channel too, because people actually were interested in what I had to say, which is still shocking to me. But that's what I just kind of decided. And I was moving and I never wanted to film in my old condo because I didn't have my own room, but here I do, and I have more of like a nicer backdrop and stuff like that. Back setting, I don't know, whatever you call this. So that's what I was like, let me just start once I move. So that's how I started my YouTube channel. And I just filmed on my laptop when I first started. I did have a camera, but I didn't flip, and I just preferred how I looked on my laptop. I regret it. I regret watching my old videos so bad. They're like so like, they make me cringe. So, and then she asked, how did you learn to do makeup? Okay, to be honest, when I was really smaller, I used to try to do makeup, and what I would do is just like put a line like this for eyeliner. And ever since I was really small, like even kindergarten, I always wore sparkly chapstick, like you know the Smackers ones. I always wore the strawberry sparkly one, and I guess I was always kind of into it. But I went to school for makeup, And to be honest, I didn't really learn much in school for makeup as I did on my own. I feel like with practice and watching other people's videos or even looking at images and stuff, just like on my own, I learned so much more about makeup itself than I did on school. Like in school, I learned a lot, don't get me wrong, but it was more the business aspect of it in my program. And I also learned like why we do certain things in makeup, but the techniques itself, I just kind of learned on my own. Daydo_S asks, what is your funniest high school memory for you? I had a really good time in high school, so I have so many funny memories. But when I read this question, the first thing that came to mind, because like I was talking to my friend Arti about it recently, is the first time me and her decided to skip class. We were like in grade 9, I'm assuming. Yeah, we were in grade 9, and we were walking up the main road to go to like Tim Hortons or something from my school. I went to Pearson, by the way. And then what we did was like we both had JanSport bags. I had one that was black with like silver hearts, and she had a black one. So when we were walking on the road, we thought like we could just disguise ourselves by like switching bags. So we both just switched our bags and decided to walk. I think that was just really funny when you think back on it, that we actually thought no one would notice because we were wearing different bags even though we were right next to each other. Barna_Cell asks, when did you know was the right time to introduce your boyfriend to your parents? So my family's a little bit different, so I don't really live with my father. I live with my sister. My brother actually just kind of found out on his own through like his friends, and then he just kind of talked to me about it. He's the one I was actually scared of, so he just kind of talked to me about it. He was okay because he heard that he was like a good guy or whatever. And then my sister was more like a motherly figure to me. So one day I was just, honestly, this is just what happened. I was sleeping in Vippy's car because I always like take a nap in his car, you guys know. So then I woke up and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just tell my sister. So I just texted to my sister and I just told her, and my sister's like, you're joking. And I was just like, oh, you know I have a boyfriend or whatever. And she's like, you're joking. And then I'm like, no, I'm not. And then she's like, I don't trust you. And I'm like, okay. And I sent her a picture. She's like, oh my god, blah blah blah. And then like she told my brother and whatever. And then I told her, don't tell anyone. And of course she told everyone in my family. No one really cared. I think they just don't really care too much because like my parents had love marriage, my sister has love marriage and stuff like that. So my family is really accepting of it. To be honest, I was scared of my brother the most, but he found it on his own. He was cool with it, so. The next question is, also, how confident are you with your body on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being so confident and 1 being really not confident. To be honest, I have like 2. I would say like 2. I'm not confident with my body at all. I complain about it all the time. I just never do anything about it because I love food and I'm lazy, so I don't exercise. I know if I actually exercise, I could, like, if I try to work out and get motivated, I can lose weight fast. My body's just like that. But I just like really love food, so I'll say like a 2. I'm not really confident with my body. Do you have any hidden talents? Not really. I used to dance when I was in high school. People tell me that I could dance, if that counts. I wouldn't really say it's a talent. I like to dance. She says, other than makeup, of course. And then she says, that was the 3 questions, so please answer. By the way, love your work. Thank you so much, and thank you for leaving me 3 questions. I hope I answered them well for you. And then we have JC_4300. Tell us about your love story and wedding plans, etc. So my love story is really like, I don't want to go into depth, but basically like we used to like have a crush on me at some point in high school, and he never told me. And then one of my old friends, she told me that he did, and then we just kind of started talking. We were really good friends though, but like before that, and then we just kind of started talking, and then we just ended up getting together. That's about it. But I knew him since grade 5, and in grade 9 when I first met him, he was in my gym class. I'm like, hey, didn't you go to Tamil class with me? He just ignored me and he just walked away, and that was that. As for wedding plans, I am someone who does want to get married younger. I am 22, but I don't want to wait too long to get married because obviously I know I'm going to marry him. So yeah, I want to have a really small wedding, but like a bigger reception because I'm more of a party person and I'm really simple when it comes to weddings and stuff. Maybe just like a temple wedding or something like that. So yeah, that's about it for wedding plans. Abarna_Cell asks again, can you make a video on how you edit your Instagram pictures? Of course I can. As soon as I find out how I could like get my screen onto the screen when I'm like showing it. I don't know if you guys have seen other YouTubers videos when their like iPhone screen is actually on it. So if I find out how to do that, I'll definitely make a video on how I edit my Instagram pictures. I edit it a lot, by the way. And then The Life of a Social Butterfly asks, what do you love the most about making YouTube videos? I love the connection I get from people, and like I love the fact that people actually like care to kind of listen to what I have to say. Like it's so like weird to me to think about the fact that you guys actually like care to even think what I think about makeup or like how I do certain things and stuff like that. And what I love the most is like some of you guys message me and be like, oh, I find you so inspiring and stuff. I'm like, what did I do to be inspiring to someone? Like it's really like you guys don't know how much it means to me when you guys message me. Not even just that, just to even be like, hey, you know, I really like your videos and stuff. It means so much to me. So I love the connection I have with all of you guys, even though I don't see you guys and stuff like that. It's just like it's such a nice feeling. And in addition to that, I also love the fact that it actually gives me something to do, because before I feel like I was really like low point of my life where like I would just be really miserable all the time. But then once I started YouTube, like everything just changed for me, my mindset and everything. So it's like a hobby for me and I absolutely love like everything about it. And she also asked, do you have any YouTube friends? Of course I do. It's you. And then Shruti_Selvin asks, can you do my boyfriend does my makeup video. I asked him this. Let's ask him, can you do a video where you do my makeup movie? No. He says no. He doesn't want to do that. But a boyfriend tag, like I said, we will do that. And then Vippy_Shad, he just like literally commented on my picture right now to ask me a question. Who's your favorite person? He thinks I'm gonna say him, but we all know it's Michu. Mitch is my favorite person ever. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Those are all the questions you guys have asked me. If I missed any of them, I'm so sorry. I really tried my best to answer all of them. I'm pretty sure I answered all of them. And I hope you guys got to know me a little bit more. And thank you guys so much for actually asking me questions. To be honest, I didn't even want to do the Q&A because I was like, no one's gonna ask me questions. And my friends were like, just do it. And again, thank you guys so much for helping me reach 2,000 subscribers. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. If you guys like this video, please click that like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Oh, and if you guys want me to do story time videos, please make sure to let me know down below, because I would love to do them, because I think they'd be so funny. So yes, bye guys.